Hi, everybody. Welcome to Romance Report Live with Shayna TV, your professional matchmaker. And I'm so excited today because I haven't done this in a while. And I haven't done this in a while because lately, the past year or so, we've done a lot of changes for my family and business and whatnot. And so I'm really excited to say that I'm back live and I love it. This is one of my favorite things to do. So what are we going to do today? And what's Romance Report Live? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing matchmaking wise, some matchmaking opportunities for you, some chances to play Cupid, which everybody loves. And I'm also going to give you some client spotlights, which you might be a match, you might know a match, you might know somebody who needs a match. So that's really what it's all about. I'm going to tell you how to join the database. And then I'm going to introduce our very guest speaker today, Deb from Global Deb. So let's jump right in. So who am I? I'm Shayna TB, as I said before, and I am a professional matchmaker, meaning that when somebody they don't know what to do anymore. They're sick of the online. They really are serious about finding love. They want to meet the right person, but they're not exactly sure where to go, how to look. They can call me. I'm so appreciative when I receive referrals, and I love to speak with people about their preferences, who they're looking for, where have they tried, what have they done in order to meet people. And then what I can do is I can guide them and say, okay, you know what? It sounds like you'd be a great client for me to have, and I'd be able to find you a lot of matches that are right for you. So that's what I do. I work also in the United States, mostly Florida, mostly Sarasota, as well as Israel. And I've been expanding in Israel more and more every day. So that's a little bit about me, who I am, what I do, where I work. So last month, I went to the Matchmaking Institute, also known as the Global Love Institute. I went to their the international conference in London, and that was so exciting. I had never been to London before, so that really was great. I got to meet my very precious colleagues who I love so much. I love what I do, not only because I help people find love, but I love what I do because I collaborate with some of the most amazing matchmaking professionals on the planet. So that is very thrilling to me. So I was able to meet a lot of my colleagues, and I met somebody also very special for people who love reality dating shows. If you know Paul Brunson, he's incredible. So I met him. He is the host of the Married at First Sight in London, as well as Celebs Go Dating. So he was great. He was fun to meet. He was so generous with his time. He gave everybody this amazing keynote speech, and he really pumped everybody up to really go out there and help people find love. So I was really happy to meet him and very thrilled that he gave his time to us. So that was really exciting. I also met one of my precious matchmakers that I love so much. Oh my God, I see one of my friends on. Hello, Ksenia. That's always exciting when I see one of my colleagues pop on to support me. So I met another colleague who I really enjoyed meeting, Karina. And the reason I'm mentioning Karina is because she recently reached out to me for a very specific collaboration. And it was so thrilling to me to do this collaboration with her. So she has a very specific client. He's a Jewish man of a very specific culture. In case you didn't know, there's a lot of cultures amongst, in Judaism. And I'm not exclusively a Jewish matchmaker. However, I do mostly work in that population, but because I also serve Florida, I serve everybody and their preferences. I'm there for it. I'm here to help you find who you want to meet. But when I met her, it was amazing. So she reached out to me for a very specific thing, and it was to help her find women of a very specific culture. So what did I do? I got really busy and I got really involved with that. And I ended up sending her a ton of prospects for this guy. So why am I telling you right now? Because like I said, I love finding people love, but I also love collaborating with my matchmaker colleagues. So that's also what I'm all about. That's something that I feel like I do really well. Oh, hi, Michal, another amazing matchmaker online. So that's fun. I love it that my matchmaker friends come to support me. So thanks again. So let's hop into some client spotlights before I introduce my amazing guests today. So one client spotlight, I have an opportunity. If you are a more observant woman in the Jerusalem area, let's say target age 25 to 35, I have this great guy for you. He moved from the United States to Israel about 10 years ago, and he's really like grown in his practice, and he's a very chill, mellow, sincere, sweet man. So if you have a friend and you're like, I can't believe she's single, she's so great, and you think she would want to meet my client, all she needs to do is contact me. And I'm pretty easy to find. You can contact me. I'm on all socials, curated connections, or just Google my name, Shayna TB. You can find me. But also, she can join my database. So here's what that looks like and how you can do that. All you need to do is send any of your friends who you cannot believe they're single over to this right here. It's going to pop up 1 second. Yep, there you go. Send her over to shaynaconnects.com/join. And all she needs to do is using Chrome browser. That's an important factor. She needs to go on in there and just give a short private bio plus a picture. It's my database. Nobody sees it. I'm not publishing this. This is something for my use. And if I have a client who I think is a great match for somebody in my database, I reach out. So that's why also it's important to join my database. I have a lot of people that I connect with daily, and a lot of times they're sending me their own, bio on paper. And I appreciate that people are reaching out to me, but I really need them to join my database because that's where I go first, and that's where I look. So, if you're looking for, if you're praying for somebody, if you're looking for a sign, here it is, shaynaconnects.com/join. All you need to do is join there, and I probably have a match for you, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week. That's what I do. Is matchmaking is all about timing and network. So all you do is you join my network, and the timing presents itself in the right time. So that's a little bit about that. All right, so we're going to hop on in because I am beyond thrilled to introduce you to my guest speaker. I'm so excited that she kicked this off with me today. And with that said, I'm going to bring up Deb. Hold on, I'm going to get the right thing for her. 1 second. Here we go. Let's give a warm welcome to Deb, Virtual Esthetician.
Hi. Shayna, can you hear me?
Yes, Deb, yay.
Hi.
I'm so happy you're here. We both have working everything. That's a miracle in and of itself.
This is such a fun show. I'm so glad it's back, and I'm so glad to be here today.
Thank you, Deb. You are my first renewed guest, and I'm thrilled to have you. And why am I thrilled to have you? Because first of all, Deb, tell us, okay, before you tell us all about what is a virtual esthetician, I have to say, when you're looking for a professional, you want to see that that professional embodies what they talk about. You guys, look at Deb. She glows. She's always glowing. She's a glowy person. Her face glows. Her skin glows, and she's just a special, glowy, warm person. So with that said, I want to hear what Deb has to say. What is a virtual esthetician?
So I'm called Glow with Deb. I don't know if you mentioned that. So a virtual esthetician, what I do is I help people get into their most beautiful skin by designing them skincare routines and giving them ongoing coaching if they need, until they reach their most beautiful skin potential. So I guess the next question you would ask me is, how do I do that online?
Exactly. How do you do that online? Because that's special.
Right. So how do I do it online? Well, really easily and very efficiently, actually. So my website has 4 easy steps. So step 1 is to fill out a questionnaire. And in that questionnaire, I ask you all kinds of questions about your skin, about your lifestyle, about your budget, how you like to shop, a little bit about what you eat. So I can really get to know you. And then step 2 is to upload pictures of your clean skin that you take with your cell phone. And as long as I have good lighting, I can really zoom in and see everything I need to see about your skin. So it's an online questionnaire. It's pictures. Step 3 is I ask you to upload a picture of the products you're using today, because that also contributes to what I see in the pictures. And some of the products might be, great. And then step 4 is to set your your first online meeting. And so I design skincare routines really based on your lifestyle and your budget and your skin, of course. Until people don't realize that you can, by paying attention to what you're putting on your skin and the ingredients that are in the product, you can bring out such beautiful qualities in your skin. But unfortunately, most of the skincare products out there are not filled with great ingredients, and it's really hard to know. Most people are just guessing.
I see. So for people that want to take that quiz, tell you a little bit about themselves, they can go to glowwithdeb.com and they can do all of that there to kick it off. And something I know, we've chatted a bunch, and something you told me is that you're not representing one line. You're there to look at what people do and to help them create the best regimen for them. Am I right?
Yeah, so I would say a very secondary, very great benefit that you get from doing the program is that I don't work with one skincare line or one brand. I'm not affiliated with anyone. It's all about the formulation, and I teach you how to do it on your own. So you will never guess again. You'll never walk into a store and have to guess, it's very confusing. It's a very overwhelming, very blind huge industry. No one knows what they're doing. No one teaches you how to know what you're doing either. So a great way, it changes the way you buy skincare forever, the way you understand your skin. You know exactly what ingredients that are not good for you. You know what ingredients will be best for you. And so, it makes a lot of sense in a very overwhelming, confusing industry. And you never shop for skincare the same again after you do the program. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. Very clear. And who do you work with? What are the types of people that you love to work with?
Okay. So whether or not, there's a program, there's a track for everyone. So whether you're just, whether you have a more significant skin issue like acne or pigmentation or something that you might even be working with a dermatologist on, the dermatologist will give you, medication or something to treat the issue, but they're not going to treat it from cosmetic. Very often they don't give a cosmetic treatment. So whether you're working on a more complicated issue, like clearing your skin or something like that, or whether you're just clueless about skincare, which most people I think are, there's a program for you. A lot of my clients really are just clueless. They start to see their first wrinkles. They start to see, their skin changing, in their 30s, and they're like, whoa, let me get on a really good skin. Let me know what I'm doing. I better, get on a good skincare routine to go into my older years, or whether or not, even that, there's a track for you, basically.
Deb, one of the reasons that I couldn't wait to have you on is something that we've talked about a few times. When you're looking for love, when you're putting yourself out there, also online with pictures, also in person on your first date. Deb, what's the first thing people see and what do they judge you on first?
Oh, so like it or not, the first thing people see when you meet them is your skin. So it makes sense that you'd want to treat your skin in the best way. When you're looking for love, you want to, get into your best skin because it represents you, and that way you attract your best match. Definitely.
You're so right.
I think it's also,
You're so right.
I think sorry, go.
No, I'll go. You're it. Go for it.
I feel like in just the fact that a person invests in their skincare routine in their morning or in the evening, just those few moments of self-care, the act of, investing in yourself, that in itself makes a difference in your glow. That in itself puts you in a place to in a glowier place. And that when you're looking for love all the more, you want to be
Yeah.
in your most glowy state, in your most beautiful and feeling well. Treat yourself. You want to be treating yourself in the best way so that you can allow someone else to treat you in the best way.
That's
So
right.
yeah, I think a targeted, mindful skincare routine not only brings you into your best skin, but also into your best. Very often can really take you into your best self.
You're so right, Deb. When somebody comes to me and they are really marriage minded, they're really ready to meet somebody, they've done some work, or they're coachable and they want to do more work to be able to be their best self. I mean, what you're saying is exactly congruent with, also the matchmaking process in becoming your best self. Because when you look and feel your best, you feel more confident. And it doesn't really matter. It's not about size or skin type. It's about how do you feel as your best self? Because when you feel confident as your best self, you're going to attract the person you want to meet. So these go hand in hand, and that this is super important that people can understand that. So with that
Yeah,
said, now I want to know, what are some of your top tips in regards to looking and feeling your best? Like what are the must-haves?
well, definitely. I mean, every esthetician's answer when you say is a must-have is an SPF. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Even if you're spending all day inside, you need to wear SPF. If you can tell that there's light of day outside when you're inside, the UV rays are entering the room. So an SPF, I actually tell this to my clients all the time, and I told this to you earlier. I tell my clients, just like you search or have searched for the perfect partner, you make it the same level of importance to find an SPF cream that you love, because you want to be a partner with it for life. It's gonna be it should be it should and I'm not joking, I really mean it, for life. Start the youngest age you can possibly start SPF for your beauty and for your health. It should be like brushing your teeth. So definitely SPF, and like finding a partner, find one that you love, because it can be tricky to find one that you love. People, they leave a white cast, or they're too sticky, or they're too this or too that. Find one. It's a tricky formulation sometimes, but look for one. There are beautiful facial SPFs out there. Find one. So that's my first tip.
I love that one.
Number two, I said, when you're applying your skincare, always make sure to bring it all the way down your neck and your chest. Just take it all the way down. You will, long term, that will make a big difference. And another tip, yeah.
Real quick, why should somebody do that? Why not just your face? Why should you bring it all the way down to like your chest area?
Well, as you age, you might not notice it, in your 30s or 40s, but as you get older, you're going to start to see that. You're going to see, if you treated your face and not your neck, you're going to see the difference in the skin. So definitely all the nourishment that you're giving your skin on your face, you want to give to your neck, because they see it. I mean, unless you're wearing the, covering up your skin on your neck, is definitely gonna, you're definitely gonna see if you treated just the face and not the neck.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for clarifying.
Bring it all the way down. Don't ignore your neck. Not with the SPF, not with the other actives and nourishment. Definitely, yeah. Bring it all down.
Perfect.
Bring it all down.
And what else were you going to say? You had something else that you were like, so important.
I was going to say that I don't know how important, but men really can benefit from a skincare routine, for sure. To maintain their radiance and their beauty, SPF for sure. The men really need to apply it to their ears and to the back of their necks, and the bald men must protect their their head. So, and definitely, you can get great things from a skincare routine. That's what I said. And it's becoming a very common and very common for a man to, take care of his skin. And we all appreciate it. It
You're
works.
right. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, men want to look and feel their best too. And not just women and men, regardless of who you're looking for. Human beings want to look and feel their best when they're looking for a partner. So men and women take note of finding an amazing SPF, bringing it all the way down, men and women across the
You know,
board.
Just one more thing on that note for men. One thing that I notice a lot, and I don't always have my esthetician eyes on, but I do notice very often that most men could really benefit from exfoliation. Wow, wow. So many men walking around with dry skin on their face really gives you a pop of radiance to exfoliate.
Wow. Even if they have a beard or even if they have facial hair.
No, so you take it, above the beard.
Okay.
And if you don't have a beard, wherever you don't have a beard, but definitely, gives a quick pop.
Okay. No, good to know. And obviously sunscreen. And, like I said before, I work with a lot of people in Florida and Israel, two places with a blazing sun coming down at you. So I would have to say this sun treatment, to protect yourself from the sun for longer, healthier, glowier skin is super relevant. Deb, you said something else in a previous chat of ours is, I asked you, I was like, what about makeup? People wear makeup, and you're like, of course people wear makeup, but you gave me a really good way to consider it in regards to balancing makeup and skincare. I'd love to hear about it again.
So what I feel in general about makeup is, first of all, more skincare equals less makeup, or much thinner, much, more, lighter makeup, which is always nicer. It always gives a better look. The less makeup. So definitely more skincare makes you use less makeup. And sometimes, your makeup doesn't look good on skin that is not in its best place. So even if you do continue to wear makeup, it will always look better when you have a clearer surface to put it on. It doesn't always look good over everything. So definitely more skincare and less makeup.
Absolutely. I've heard from, all the time I'm hearing, I want to meet somebody who's, easy breezy, natural, just looks good in their own skin. So this is, people can wear makeup on a date, but then, eventually, especially if you're going to get married, the makeup comes off.
You want the makeup coming off. You don't want to be scared of that. You don't want to be dreading that moment when your makeup comes off. For sure not. Yeah.
Wow. I love that. You don't want to be dreading the moment when your makeup comes off. That's powerful. That's a good one. I want to let everybody know, Deb, is there anything else that you think that people looking for love and wanting to be their best selves, is there anything that you would, anything additional that you didn't say that you would love to get out there?
I think I said it before, the self-care, loving yourself, and then you track the love. And for anybody who has clueless about how to take care of their skin, their biggest organ in their body, it makes so much sense to invest the time, to learn how to best take care of your skin, and take care of yourself.
Nice.
And anybody looking for love, that definitely puts you in a more positive place, I think.
Amazing. So because this is a hot topic and hot news, I put it down below. So again, Deb says, fall in love with an SPF. Like you're going to marry it. You're going to put it on every day. Number 2, take your skincare down to your neck and chest. And also, hey, men love skincare too. Those are Deb's top tips, top takeaways.
They might give you a hard time at first, but once they start to see the benefits, they really go for it.
Absolutely. So I want to remind everybody where to find you. So I'm going to put that back up too as well. So Deb is also very easy to find. And you can find Deb at glowatdeb.com. And what socials? Let me know. Let us know.
Instagram is the best place, I would say. I mean, I'm in other places too, but I would say Instagram and Facebook, Glow with Deb with one W. And yeah.
Absolutely. Nice. Yeah, follow Deb because she definitely puts out a lot of clips and videos and tips of her own all the time. And they're really useful. Oh, I learned something new from Deb that I thought was so cool. Especially, you know, here in Israel, you have those not disposable paper towels, but they're a little bit clothy. She said, use those to dry. And I've been doing it, Deb. Use those to dry your face.
Yeah, instead of a moldy towel, a towel that grows bacteria and mold in the bathroom, it's very dark. If you're taking care of your skin, you should use a single use, either a nice unscented facial tissue or a soft, the one I showed online was a soft paper towel, very soft. And, you know, it makes a difference for people who care about beautiful aging, and also for people who want to clear their skin. A single use towel really, really helps.
Amazing.
Instead of a bacteria, you know, growing on the towel in the bathroom.
Right. That sounds better. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on here and talking to everybody about the, you know, correlation between looking and feeling your best self and skincare. And I think you're super useful in this field. And I want everybody to go and follow you and learn more. And it was amazing to have you. And thank you to everybody who tuned in and everybody who will watch the replay, because now you know a lot more about skincare. And anybody who you can think, oh my God, I can't believe they're single, just send them to my database and I probably have a match for them. So thanks again.
Will do. Thank you for having me. This is so fun. I'll come anytime, Shayna.
Great. All right. We'll continue this chat, part 2. All right. Okay. Bye for now. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.